What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right now, I want to update you on the stimulus update. I want to update you on the Georgia Senate runoff and the news that we got today for January 5th. We've been getting a lot of news, so I want to update you on all that stuff. Currently, right now, the polls for the Georgia Senate runoff are closed. However, we are starting to get the numbers coming in. Right now, I'm shooting this video. It's 6:30 p.m. This is Pacific Standard Time. This means it's 9:30. The polls have been closed for 2.5 hours. What we are seeing as of recording this video, both Republicans have now taken a lead. The votes have been going slightly back and forth. Democrats both had a lead to start. They jumped out, had over 100,000 vote lead, and it narrowed. Now, as of shooting this video, Republicans have taken the lead. I will update you guys probably later on, maybe later on, if we hear the mainstream media call the election. If they do, I will probably update you sometime tonight. If not, I'll just update you tomorrow morning. But what experts are currently saying is that they predict this election will be so close, it could be anywhere between 30 to 40,000 total votes. That's what's going to dictate who wins the Senate. This is big. This is going to be a very close race, and this is going to be huge for the American people. Now, I am hoping, again, that they call this election sometime tonight. Nobody wants to wait an additional 10 days like we had to wait for the November 3rd results, but it could happen. Right now, we are hearing that President Trump is outraged, not necessarily because of everything going on in Georgia. He did say that he was a little bit upset because earlier reports indicated that there were polling issues. And because of this, a few counties got a court order to extend their time to vote. As of right now, this is anticipated to be investigated if Democrats win. So this is something to be looking out for. If Democrats win, there will be investigations into this election. There will be some type of, they will contest this. Republicans will contest this. President Trump will contest this. That is what we know. We are also hearing that earlier today, President Trump spoke with Mike Pence specifically about the certification of the Electoral College votes tomorrow. Right now, according to reports, Vice President Pence told President Trump that he doesn't have the authority to challenge the results. This made President Trump obviously upset. He was outraged by this news because he was under the impression Vice President Mike Pence had the authority to somewhat overturn this, possibly just delay it. But Mike Pence, according to reports, is merely just a ceremonial figure in this certification process. It really just comes down to Congress. Now, many Republicans will step forward and challenge the election results. However, according to multiple staffers, President Trump has already come to terms with the fact that he will not win this election. He stated that he believes in a fair election, that he did win this, but he acknowledged that the fight can't continue much further. So tomorrow, it will pretty much just be a show that he is going to put on because according to multiple staffers, he's already come to terms with the fact that he lost. According to a few people, he has even discussed his exit plans from Washington and when would be the ideal time for him and his family to leave Washington and move down to Mar-a-Lago, down in Florida. That's what we're hearing. This is a major shift from President Trump because for the longest time, for the past couple months, he has been pressuring Congress. He's been pressuring Republicans, governor, anybody you need to overturn your results. You need to put and launch an investigation into the results, into the election, because there's no way he could have lost. That's according to President Trump. So this just shows that this new way of thinking, this new mentality, this shows that President Trump is he is okay and he will vacate the White House peacefully if, for whatever reason, he cannot overturn the 2020 presidential election results. Now, what does all this mean? First, this means Joe Biden will become president in just 15 days. So, If you didn't like Joe Biden, I'm sorry. If you like Joe Biden, congratulations. This also means that what happens tonight in Georgia, in the Georgia Senate runoff election, is huge. This is extremely important because what happens tonight is going to dictate how easy it will be to see a $2,000 stimulus check or an additional stimulus package of some magnitude. For example, a $3.4 trillion stimulus package with a Republican-led Senate is going to be almost impossible. Actually, merely impossible. It's going to be impossible. It will never happen. Now, we are still hearing that Congress is mentioning the $2,000 stimulus checks. Mostly Democrats and a few Republicans. But as we know, Mitch McConnell is still the majority leader. And right now he is. If he continues to be the majority leader, then this will require a bunch of negotiations, a bunch of compromises between both Republicans and Democrats. We are also hearing there are more issues with the $600 stimulus check. If you didn't get a chance to watch my video earlier, I urge you to do that. That will be the first link down in the description box below. Now, what I mentioned earlier is we are seeing a lot of issues. There's a lot of scams. That's a big one. I issued a warning because some people are receiving their stimulus checks and they're being pulled out of their accounts. I'm sorry, I didn't think this would happen, but according to the IRS, they are getting some payments back. Now, if you already got your check, you should still watch this video. If you have yet to receive your stimulus check, go and watch this video because this will explain a lot as to what is currently happening. Also, earlier today, the IRS issued a statement that if you use the Get My Payment portal, the Get My Payment tool on irs.gov, and you see something that says payment status number 2, this is extremely important, and I'm sorry, but here's what they say. You will still be eligible for your $600 stimulus check. However, you will not receive a paper check, you will not receive your stimulus check through a Direct Express debit card, and you will not receive your stimulus check through direct deposit. You will have to file your 2020 federal income taxes, and there you can claim your stimulus check. This means that millions and millions of people will have to wait another 2 to 3 months just to see their $600 stimulus checks. I'm sorry, but this is currently what they're saying. This is not great. At least you're going to get something. But again, I'm very sorry, but there's going to be millions of people upset by this because they were counting on that money. The IRS also stated that roughly 14 million people received stimulus checks to the wrong accounts. If you had this happen and you got the first stimulus check, let's say went to bank account ending in 1234, then you get the second stimulus check and it says bank account ending in 9876, the IRS is stating that millions of people received their stimulus checks on the wrong accounts. So, what this means, there will be further delays. The IRS is going to look into this. If they can fix this before January 15th, then you will get a repayment of that stimulus check. However, if they can't, then they are saying that you might have to wait until you file your 2020 federal income taxes. One thing I just want to address. If you received a stimulus check for a wrong amount, look into this. Go to the Get My Payment tool, go to that portal, put in all your information and just see, did you get a stimulus check for the wrong amount? If you did, here's my warning to you. The IRS has stated that they will be pulling money back. Money could be bounced back to them. So in this event that you were sent a stimulus check for the wrong amount, the IRS, according to recent reports, is saying that they will pull that money back out of your account and issue you a new stimulus check. If this happens and you already spent that money, here's the issue. You will most likely get, your account's going to go negative in most cases. If you don't have the funds there, it's going to go negative. That could be an issue. So contact your bank and see if there's something that they can do about this. Again, this is the IRS's fault, not yours. But as we know, the IRS is not going to do anything for you. So that's what we know right now. Again, we are still getting the election results from Georgia. Later on tonight, if not tomorrow morning, I will update you guys if we get a clear winner. If we do, then we will have a clear vision, a path forward as to what we will see for additional stimulus. So that's what we know right now. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.